God got me here. God sent me to this place, to this school for a reason, and I'm going to finish. What's going on, future docs in the building, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, welcome. My name is Kristyn and I will be starting medical school this summer. But honestly, I kind of already started like a week ago. By the time you see this, I would have completed my first week in the pre-matriculation program at my school. So for those of you who don't know, that is a program where it's about a month long and it kind of just gets students acclimated to, the school life, medical school itself, because medical school is a whole nother ball game. It's not like undergrad. So it's wild. We're getting us exposed. We are learning about how to learn. Where we just finished up like a week of biochemistry. Honestly, no, it was 3 days, but it felt like a week. It was a lot. But today, I just wanted to chat with y'all because a lot has happened in the last week, not just with school, but with my personal life, everything going on in the media, in the United States, and the whole world right now. It's rough. Like, it's a lot going on. And I just want y'all to know that you are not alone. If you are overwhelmed, if you are sad, if you are angry, if you don't know what to do, if you feel like you're so obligated to protest but you don't want to risk your life, you see the repercussions of protesting, it's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But I want you to know that you're not alone. I've had those same thoughts. This week has been rough. So first, I just want to talk about things in chronological order. That's just how I roll. So last weekend, I literally woke up Saturday and saw all of these posts about protesting, looting, Black Lives Matter. I'm like, yo, like, I had not seen the George Floyd video. So I watched it Saturday and was like, wow. So I'm not going to talk about my political views because that's not why I'm here. But I do want to say that as an African American woman, well, just as an African American in general, I'm tired. I am tired of the oppression. I'm tired of these nuances within our system that makes it seem like we're equal, but we're not. Okay, we can go to school now. We can pursue higher education. We've had a Black president. There's no more segregation. Cool. But what this country as a whole doesn't understand is that there are so many things put in place that still keep us from doing what we need to do, from what we want to do, to be as equally successful as our white counterparts. And those are just the facts. I just need to say that I'm tired of it. I'm glad to see people of all different cultures and races coming together to stand for the Black Lives Matter movement. That really brings me joy. Like, it is about time that it's not just Black people standing for our rights, because other people can see it now. And if you don't see it, I need you to read a book. I need you to Google. There are so many resources that you can get for free to educate yourself. But if you are watching this, I just need you to be aware of what part you play in all of this. If you are for Black Lives Matter, I'm not asking you to go ahead and loot and riot. I'm not even asking you to protest. But if you are educated, and when I say educated, I'm not meaning like, oh, you graduated from college and stuff like that. No. If you are woke, put yourself in the place to educate someone else who is not, if they want to be. I am here for educating others because some people just don't get it. And if they're on their own trying to figure it out, they're just not going to get it. So if you find yourself in a situation when you're dealing with somebody like that, kindly educate them. If you receive some pushback, don't stress it. Let it go, because it's not worth your anger and frustration on top of the anger, frustration, sadness, all of this that we're already going through. So I feel like I'm obligated to teach others about it, but if they don't want to be taught, there's nothing I can do, and I'm okay with that. But it's just, emotionally draining, mentally draining. I've had some good days, had some bad days. I can't be on social media as much as I was prior to last week because every time I get on there, it's just more sad news. It's another video, and I can't handle it. I can't be on Facebook. I can't be on Twitter. I'm not arguing with anybody over what's going on. I want no parts. So I'm taking my time, and that's okay. We need a mental break, a physical break. We need to take care of ourselves so that we can later take care of our community, so that we can protest, so that we can educate others, so that we can put forth into organizations who are supporting us. Black Lives Matter. For everybody who's still so caught up in this All Lives Matter thing, I get it. I get it. Everyone matters. I get it. But what I want you to understand is that everybody matters, or all lives matter, is us assuming that all lives have the same lifespan, that all lives have the same opportunities. But that's not the case. So until we can recognize those differences, those inequalities, all lives can't matter if we can't bring everyone up to the same level first. Do you feel what I'm saying? But yeah, so moving on to school. So I started the pre-matriculation program at my school, and it's really to just introduce us into a glimpse of what medical school will be like. It's to get people who haven't been in school for the past few years, to get us reacclimated to what school is like again, to actually sitting in a classroom, but now sitting in our homes on Zoom all day. But nevertheless, it has been a great week. I've been receiving so much guidance. I feel like a freaking biochem nerd now, and we only went through carbohydrate metabolism. We didn't even get through the other macromolecules and nucleic acid, but this week I've learned a lot about myself. We did this thing where we took a test to learn how we process information. And it's not your typical I'm a visual learner, I'm an auditory learner. It's nothing like that. It's 26 or 28 questions that are seeing how you internalize information. How do you organize it in your head so that you can retain it and then apply it? So there's 4 different terms that they use, or 4 different kinds of learning, I guess. So it's sequence, precision, technical reasoning, and confluence. So you kind of get at the end of the whole test, you get your results. So it shows you where your stronger points are and how you can use them when you're in school. So for example, I scored high in sequence and precision, and I knew that was coming. I'm very organized. I need to think of things in chronological order or in a sequence. When I go and look at a lecture after class, I start at slide 1. Some people don't do that. They go to the slide where they had the most problems. I didn't do that, and I realized maybe I should now, because I'm literally going through material that I already know, and I'm not saving enough time or mental capacity to even get to the harder parts where I was lacking. That was one of the things I learned, so that was pretty cool. But it's just I need to know all the details, with precision. I need to know everything. I need to know the ins and outs to really wrap my head around the whole concept. And that's annoying, and that's nearly impossible for medical school, because with medical school, and I've been hearing this every day this week, you need to know the big picture of things. If you focus so much on the little details and all that stuff, you're not gonna know what's really going on. So I learned that about myself. So that was, kind of intimidating, but it's good to know. And so I've been changing the way I study all week. Every day I've been studying differently. That's how school is, and it's okay. Not every tool or not every strategy is going to work for each class, for each lecture in the class. So with biochemistry, that's the first class that we're in. For example, when we're going through the PowerPoint, you know how it has like a note section under like each slide? I'll like take my notes there. It worked for me when I took anatomy and physiology over the summer, like 2 summers ago. So I figured it would work for this. Not really working. And it's like, it's not that it doesn't work, it's just not efficient. Like, I have a week to know this stuff. By the time I upload this video, my test is the next day. So it's literally a week learning biochemistry. You gotta learn how to like compartmentalize it all. You gotta learn how to memorize it, understand it, and apply it to clinical cases. It's wild. So I realized that going through the slides, I can understand what's on the slides. I know what's going on. But by the time we get to the cases and apply it to a patient, I'm like, whoa. So that's why like the big picture is so important. So it's good to see like where I'm wrong, so now I can make up for it and do better later. And things have definitely been paying off. But y'all, like I'm tired and I'm scared. I am scared. Like, I was already scared for medical school to start because I'm just like, I don't know how I'm gonna transition. Like, that was like my main concern, and still is my main concern. What is this first week or two of medical school gonna look like? Am I gonna be drowning in work? Am I gonna be drowning in my tears because I'm so far behind, because nothing is sticking fast enough? Like, I'm freaking nervous, okay? And like, I almost had a breakdown like a few weeks ago just thinking about it, because I'm like, I don't feel like I'm ready, and I don't feel like, it's not like I'm not qualified. I know that they accepted me because of what I've shown them. I know that they trust that I will finish and be a successful physician. But transitioning into medical school, I'm nervous, bro. I'm so nervous. I was like getting all up in my head. I almost cried, but I was like, no, God got me here. God sent me to this place, to this school for a reason, and I'm going to finish. You don't have a choice but to finish. So either way, MD will be after my name in 2024, period. But it's like, the beginning is rough, and we didn't even start yet, for real. Like, bro, it's wild. But now I'm a little more at peace, a little. I know that everyone has gone through this. I know that we have so much support from current students, from staff. I'm not as scared, but I'm still scared. And if you're in my position, if you're about to start medical school, it's okay to be scared. I'm sure all of my classmates, or most of them, are probably scared too. But like, woo, child. I'm really appreciative of this program because I feel like I'm getting like a little head start, or maybe catching up. I'm not really sure, maybe a little bit of both, because I haven't been in school for 2 years, but I'm also getting exposed to so many resources. I'm meeting my classmates, like we're building relationships already, so that's really cool. My classmates are lit. I look crazy. I don't look as put together as I normally would. I got like a stress bump in the middle of my forehead, but it's okay. I'm not stressed. I'm okay. Like, that's the only way that I can explain it. I'm okay. Overall, it's like, I know God is on my side. I know that He put me in this position to succeed. This is my purpose. So I'm taking that and running with it. So I'm not even trying to stress too much, because I'm just like, at the end of the day, this is what I was called to do. So I can cry, I can scream, I can be angry, I can be stressed all I want to, but we are getting through this regardless. So that's where, like, having God in your journey, bro, He will get you through it. I haven't started. I'm nervous, but I'm a little more at peace, because it's like, I know He got me. I keep saying that, but like, God has me. This is His plan. So no matter how I react, no matter what I think is gonna go down, it's going to be finished. It's already done. It's already put in place for me to do well. I just have to believe it. I have to pray, and I have to do it. Like I said in my last video, faith without works is dead. I can believe that I'm going to be a doctor all I want to, but if I'm not going to act on it, it's not going to happen. But I know it's supposed to happen. So guess what we going to do? We're going to do it. Okay? So guys, pray for your girl, you know. It was nice chatting with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I do want to do like more chats like this. I don't know how often I'll be able to, because when school starts, it's going to be rough. I don't know how much time I'm gonna have, but I'm gonna try to talk to you guys as often as possible. Try to maintain my every Monday schedule. But if I fall off, just know, like, please forgive me. Just know that school is getting rough. I will notify you guys on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do that at Kristyn, you know, same name, all of that. I will see you guys next week. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe, comment, share with a fellow pre-med, because it might help them if it helped you. And thank you guys for supporting me. Oh my gosh, thank you guys for over 250 subscribers, over 400 followers on my Instagram. So like, I thank you guys so much for your support. People are being encouraged, people are being empowered, and it just feels so good. I want to keep informing you guys about what medical school is like, how to get into medical school, how to stay motivated. I'll probably be, you know, preaching to myself as I'm preaching to y'all. You know, we're all in this together. And I just thank you guys so much for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye.